Hello guys, welcome back to Motorsport Manager here with Blackfire GT. In the last episode, we were in Sydney. We got a number one. We got a number 1-2. We got another 1-2. Gunon ran us close a little bit, but Stippler managed to hold him off towards the end. Rosberg, I kind of messed up in his tyres. I had to slow him down, but he still won by 3.5 seconds, which is ridiculous. We do have. I don't think it's going to be ready yet. Our engines are the third best. They're still being improved at the minute, so it may go back up to second. We're ninth best with the spoilers. Pardon me. I'm like Bob Fleming. We may go ahead, just equip that way around now. We've got this new spoiler here. We're working on another one. 294 is not bad. If you look at the improving in the parts, one of the engines is completely reliable now. The other one's nearly there. Just want to get it to 100%, and then we'll start moving everything else down, getting all of these things ready. Spoilers, not going to worry about. Just going to worry about getting the new ones ready. But the suspension needs doing. Brakes are fully reliable, and the gearbox is nearly fully reliable. After that, we're going to start getting on to performance, and we may just do that. I mean, we're saying that it's still 8 days there, isn't it? What point does it click up? There we go. So we're just going to get that done. It will take a little bit longer to get these ready before the next race, but it does mean that the performance will be a little bit better, hopefully, going in. Yeah, anyway, we are in Doha today. We do have £11 million left. We're losing 2.6 million a race. It is the last season. I'm not too concerned. We'll probably go down to about -10 before this gives us, fucking fingers up us. But it's fine. It's fine. We've got Munich later on in the season. We will get 3 times our sponsorship bonus for that, which is handy. But there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races left. So let's get going. Stippler's got a dodgy neck for 4 weeks. He's still a better driver than Flursh, so we're going to stay with him. We'll take the Hugo Boss. Tyre selection is going to be 10 softs and 5 mediums. Because why not? Parts we've already sorted out. We saw that. I know there's a notification on the pit crew. I'm not doing anything about that. I can't be asked with the pit crew. The mechanics can sort that out. So, I can't be asked to keep going to auto managing off, then clicking on it and having a look at it and going, oh yeah, there's 5 new people, and then coming out of it again. I can't be asked. It's effort, and I'm low effort. I really am. But we've got some good stuff coming forward with regards to Motorsport Manager. After this season, we will get started straight away onto the Ace mod, and we've got some good stuff coming with that. Very, very good stuff. I need to speak to Chris, actually. I need to catch up with him. I've not spoken to him for a couple of weeks now. So, let's get these set up. Weight stripping wise, we're definitely going to strip some weight back. We'll take 15% there. We'll take 20% here. We'll take 5% on the gearbox. And that'll be it. We'll apply that to the other car. No, shit. I've done the wrong button. Crap. Alright. Alright, so we'll apply that to the other car. That's stripped down, that's dropped down. He's gained 125. I'm quite happy for the game 125. He's not as good a driver, and he's obviously got his neck issue. Now, I don't think we've got a setup for Doha. I don't think we've been here in the past. Doesn't look like it. So let's go and get one set up now. Someone pointed out in the comments that he was really, really surprised that the setups for the new DTM cars. Well, we used the old ADAC car, obviously. We were in ADAC last season, and they were really surprised that when we stepped up and got promotion, our setups worked still. And to be fair, that's a very valid comment. There should be completely different cars. I'm very surprised that they were working. I wasn't at the time, but as soon as he mentioned it, I was like, yeah, why is that? And I don't know. I really don't know. But we're this far into the season, so fuck it. Let's get out there. I have upped the difficulty just a touch. I think it's at +6 now. Is it +6? I can't remember what I got it at now. I did knock it up just a touch, because it was just ridiculous. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, this, and it's not. Not at a minute anyway. It's just really weird how we're just smashing through this. All right. So the drivers are out. We're going to make sure we get some some race trim and some. So get my words out, Kyle. Get my soft tyres out. Sorry. We're going to get them in relatively soon. We're going to get level 1 out of the way, and then we'll line them up to come in. I'm saying I should be able to bring them in now. It's level 1 unlocked. So Nico, very poor, great, very poor. That's fine. That's fine. Back on to 12 laps, mate. Same tyres. Here we go. Miles away. That needs to go to right. So we're going to go to around about there. And a little bit further away. A little bit further away. So that may be too far to the right. It's going to be somewhere in the middle, I think. We're not far away from excellent now. I don't want to get it 100% yet. I need to get these worked out. I could probably come a little bit shorter. Once we've got those bits worked out, we can take a look and figure it from there. Mr. Stippler. Very poor, great. That's fine. We can work with that. It's going to go this way. So, let's put that there. Handling wise, let's go there. Gear ratios. Want to try there, see what happens. Could go a little bit further with cornering. Could go a little bit longer. There. Right, we'll try that out. It may be too far and might not give us an accurate representation of what we need to do. But we need to focus on that more than we do knowledge. So, I mean, getting the knowledge there is very, very important still. But we do need to focus on that. We'll let him get some setup knowledge in. Get him to do a couple of laps worth. He's preferring the cornering. He prefers the weight distribution. They're going to because we had them at extremes. Let's bring them both in again. We've got level 2 on the race trim. We should get level 3 for race trim and soft tyres, but we'll see what happens. All right, so okay, excellent, great. So I was right at the excellent, basically. 8 laps worth again. Let's say again, 8 laps worth this time. That's excellent. That's speed bounce. Right. So we want to move the cornering further away, even further away, probably to around about there. Handling wise, that's back to where it needs to be. I think that needs to just be a touch more. Speed balance is a bit too far gone. I need it to change, but not that much. Like that will do. That may be a little bit over. That's fine though. 88% is a 40% improvement. That's the main thing. Poor, great, good. That's not as good as we need it. We could probably set you up in qualifying actually. It needs to come to the left. That's more or less bang on. That needs to go to the left. We're going to get him set up on these. He's going to have enough time to get that, I should imagine. No, fuck it. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I'd rather have it. So, handling, speed balance. Speed balance I want to bring here. Probably a little bit more to the left, to be fair. Cornering wise, we were that side. We need to possibly go further away to around about there. Handling, go shorter, obviously. And speed balance, just as short as possible, I guess. Can we do that? Let's try that out. Let's try that out. The quicker we get these guys around again, the better. I want to get sort of 96%. I've been fucking it up recently. I don't know why I'm getting it all wrong, but I've been getting it wrong as of late. The setups. Maybe because I've taken a break from Motorsport Manager, and I mean, I did take a long break from Motorsport Manager. I was really switched on with Motorsport Manager, and now it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. So let's get Rosberg in. Let's get Stippler in. We actually haven't managed to get a lap time out at all. I'm not too concerned about that because it is only practice. But it'd just be nice to know how we're performing. All right, Rosberg's about to come in. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Excellent, excellent, great, lovely. Let's get you set up for qualifying then. 96%. We could do a bit more than that. We could do a bit more than that. That speed balance, so where do we need to send that? I want to say to the left. I do not want to fuck it up too much though. That's the issue I've got. Because that fucks it. That really fucks it. It doesn't really fuck it. It does fuck it a little bit though. If you're gonna get fucked, you want to get properly fucked, you know. Right. And I wonder why my videos aren't suitable for most advertisers. So 98% is fine. I'll take 98%. We'll just get you set up for the next one. Off you fucking go. Let's get you both gunning hard. We need you to do as many laps as possible now. If you can just get around, which you're not going to. It takes nearly 2 minutes to get around this track. So we're not going to get a lap time in. I'm not too concerned. I just want to make sure we're set up nice. Excellent, excellent, great. Excellent, excellent, great. We know that was 98. That may be an improvement, maybe a downgrade. But we'll work it out in a bit. Work it out in a bit. We didn't get a lap time in. They'll complain about it, but who gives a monstering fuck? Not me. I've got tasty coffee. No, Susie. No, Susie. Susie, I'm starting to fall out of love with you, girl. Just, you keep disappointing me. We didn't get any qualification, which is unfortunate, so we'll have to go ahead and do this. So we may be a bit slower here. Let's have a look. 98% bonus. Not going to bother saving it because we're not going to be here next season. Tire choices are good. Can we maybe shave ourselves another 5% somewhere? Possibly. We could probably go down to 86 on those. And I want to take spoiler down to 75. Yeah, let's take the spoilers down to 75. Lovely stuff. Right. Let's crack on. Take the qualifying. Come on. We don't have the qualifying bonus, which is going to be a pain in the fucking ass. But right, you know what? Let's not go just yet. Because it's Doha. I mean, I'd be very, very surprised if it's going to rain anytime soon in Qatar. I mean, track record for Qatar and rain is not, it's not regular. Plus, I want to make use of this track grip while I can. So, we'll send out Stippler now. Off you fucking go, mate. We'll get him on auto, and then as soon as he's on auto, there we go, send you out, Rosberg. We get Rosberg on auto as well, and then we'll just crank the speed up. Lovely. It's jagging a little bit today. It just seems a little bit sort of juddery. It could be because I'm rendering videos in the background. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. I've rendered 3 Football Manager videos today. I've recorded them over the week, and I've not managed to just finish them off. When I say render, I mean apply an intro to them, because I'm lazy like that. I am changing. I mean, I don't think you'll see it before this video comes out, but I am changing how the Football Manager videos work, and I will be changing our schedule, because we don't actually have a schedule at the minute. There will be a new schedule coming up regarding Football Manager and Motorsport Manager. As you can see, we are a little bit slower. Maybe that's to do with the fact we haven't got the qualifying bonus. It may be to do with the fact I've upped the difficulty just that touch more. Could be a lovely combination of the two. But we get a 3rd place and a 10th place. It's the worst we've done so far. I want to say it's down to the qualifying, because 10%, 15%, that would have been much better, But we'll have a look. It's fine. As long as we go through top 3 for Rosberg, I'm not too concerned. As long as Stippler goes through top 6, I'm not concerned. But we'll see what happens. Right. We're going to wait a little bit longer again. Track grip's nearly at full. You've got to remember as well, Stippler's got no fitness thanks to that dodgy neck. He is fucked. I mean, he's 42. Of course he is. That being said, he's only 11 years older than me. Makes me feel a bit shitty. Right. I hope I don't look as bad as him. Right, so tyre choice. Let's get that on off you, fuck. There we go. You ready? Let's get going. Go. And off you, fuck. Right. It's Johnson setting fastest sectors. Rosberg's on his first lap, or his out lap, should I say. But we'll find out what happens in a minute. Johnson with a 157. Trishiaka doing well. Rast setting new lap times, 157.207. Rosberg not setting faster at all. Go on, Stippler. Stippler goes up into second. Rosberg goes up into second. So push Stippler out into third. It is the last minute of the qualifying. I don't know if anyone's be able to get out a. No, there's a couple of guys on their outlaps, but they're not going to get around in time, which is good. So we go through to Q3, second and third, with Rast literally just ahead of us. I'm happy with that. Considering all things considering, that's good because we do have the race trim knowledge, which gives us 15% in the race. So fuck them. Right. Sorry, I've got to strike while the coffee's hot. Oh, lovely. Right. There's such good coffee. So, track grip's pretty fucking high. We're going to go now, actually. Screw it. We may be able to get 2 laps out. See if we can improve our chances. Off you go, Ros. And by the time we get to here, we'll get a Stippler going. There you go, Stips. Auto on. Why did I call you Stips? I suppose it makes sense anyway, doesn't it? Right. It's a stipulation of the... I don't know. I'm just trying to make things up now. Right. So we're going to be in the top 10. I just want to make sure we get top 6 for the money because, well, we do need money still. Possibly going to have time to get a second lap out. Possibly. I don't think we will, but I'm not too concerned. Stippler setting faster sectors. Rosberg setting a faster sector. Stippler's actually having a faster lap than Rosberg. Look at Stippler go. Look at him. Rosberg down into third. I don't think there's going to be time for another lap. No, there's not. So, 1 and 3. Rosberg in first. Stippler in first, Rosberg in third. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. No one else is going to get a lap out, so people will try. I mean, look at him. He's trying. He's trying. Bless him. Look, Trishiaka. And then, no. Right, so we get pole position. Everyone's happy. Stippler surprised, apparently. I'm on pole, you got to be kidding me. Yes, mate, I'm very surprised too that it wasn't Rosberg, but you are a decent driver-ish. And is Susie here? No, falling out of love with her. We keep getting Aaron Andrews quite often. Maybe we need to sort of refocus our attentions. Don't know. Who knows? So, Doha, come on. Race day. Soft tyres, race trim. Risk taker? No. Engine expert is decent, but I'm not going to use it. Car setups we like. We've got 52 laps to do. We can do 23 to 25 on those. Sure. Okay, right. Going to hit hard straight off. Not going to strip any more back. We've lost quite a bit of reliability. We're just going to kick off. So Stippler, Rast, Rosberg, Felix da Costa, and Patricia Arca are our front 5. And we leave them on race for now. It's time to go, Rosberg. Don't just fucking sit there scratching your ass, mate. Get going. You've already lost a position. Good work there, whoever that was going wide. So, that was Rene Rast. That's good for us, because he's pretty fucking quick. Rosberg looking to get ahead of Patriciaka, not managing. It's lost 2 more positions. Stippler trying to regain first place from Da Costa, not managing it. Rosberg, you need to pull your finger out, mate. This is really janky. It was really struggling to race. It must be because of shortcut, because I'm doing that rendering. Right. I can only apologise about that, but I mean, it's got to be done. So, Rosberg on the inside. Stippler has regained first place. We're going to leave him on attack and overtake. No, we're not. We're going to go high and push because he's in front. There's no point in doing anything else. Rosberg, can you get on the inside up into second? You can. Beautiful stuff. We'll let them race for now. Let's go high and push. Need them to pull away from the rest of the pack, like Da Costa and Patriciaka. Oh, fuck me. They're the same team, aren't they? Are they the same team? Are they both HWA? RBM, HWA. Okay, not too concerned. I just want to make sure we're staying away from HWA where we can. We're going to let this build up. We're going to drop the fucking temperature. Jesus fucking Christ. Conserve medium, please. Do we let... Right. Fuck it. We're going to leave them to race. We're going to leave them to race. May as well. We need to leave them to race at some point. Otherwise, people are going to start getting pissed off. It's like, who is the better driver, Rosberg or Stippler? Rosberg. That being said, Rosberg's not doing it for us at the minute. I am having to conserve the tyres because I need the tyre temperature to come down. We are going to stay on neutral for the minute. We do have the boost to use. Rosberg is not that far ahead of Patriciaka. Patriciaka obviously is the best driver in the championship. But, you know, we can do something here. I mean, 0.5 seconds, half a second is not a lot. Well, actually, in racing, it's a fair bit. But in this game, it isn't. So, tyre temps aren't coming down quick enough for my liking. I don't want to go any lower. I don't want to use more fuel. I don't want to use less fuel. That's a bit of a conundrum. We can do the boosts. May as well make use of them. Use it all. Can we go neutral on these tyres yet? Probably not. All I want to see is how many laps Rosberg can do on a Saturday. 27 to 29, 19 to 21. So let's say the lower end of these, 19 plus 27, 37, 44, 44? 46. So yeah, we're not going to be using all of that. We're going to have to probably go mediums for the latter half of the race, especially with Stippler. Definitely going to be using mediums on Stippler because his tyre wear is not as good as Rosberg's. If we could get Stippler to... Do I want to? They're just going to slow each other down if I don't. That's the issue I have. They're just going to get in each other's way. You allow your teammate through. I mean, I want us to get ahead by a long distance. If we can get both drivers ahead a long way, I'm quite happy to then let them race. But at the minute, it's just a case of... Why? Why? I don't want to lose out. I want to make sure we're doing... Right. You're letting Rosberg through, are you? Well, Rosberg just went wide, so... Fuck it. Just go back to racing. I feel like that's gonna make things worse for us if I don't. All right. So tire temperatures are still a bit high. Let's go back up. Just for now. I need that fuel to come down, so I can't really change much there. Oh, fuck it. Let's go high for a bit. We can always drop fuel later on. We need to stay ahead of Patriciaka, but we do need to get those tyre temps down. We need to see what we can do regarding that. Are they just outside of the red now? Are they outside of the red? They are. Let's go conserve. And conserve. We'll keep on pushing for a minute. Or so. Maybe another lap of pushing. Yeah. One more lap of pushing. We're about a second ahead of Patriciaka again now. Stippler. Rosberg has got ahead of Stippler. And that's on a racing. That's not him, you know, letting him go. So Rosberg should go clear now. And it's just a case of keeping Stippler in place. So 0.7 of a second, 0.8 of a second. Just trying to keep an eye on Patriciaka here. Just keeping up with us. Gunon is 1.7 seconds behind Patriciaka. Patriciaka's just keeping pace, and I don't want her to keep pace. We want 1-2s. Definitely want ones. Absolutely want ones. So as it sits... yeah, I mean, it's looking good for us. It's looking good for us. Looking very good for us. I want to get the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship again this season. I would like to take second place in the Drivers' Championship too. I want a clean sweep. I really want a clean sweep. Stippler. So Rosberg's starting to pull away now. We can probably get him to go low fuel and stay on conserve on the tyres. He is 1.5 seconds ahead. Stippler, I'm going to have to keep going with the fuel as it is. He is... I mean, do we go... Let's go neutral. Neutral. You are conserving and neutral. Tyres are about the same wear. Rosberg's got slightly more on the tyres. That's not surprising. No, he does have decent driver smoothness. I say decent. It's very good. It's very good. Do you want to use your boost to just try to keep away from Patricia Arca? Patricia Arca tried using hers or his. It's a conundrum as to what she is. Could be both. Chris did actually explain to me that it was just basically it's a generated driver, and it's a regen driver, basically a new gen driver, whatever you want to call them, regen, new gen, and a picture was then assigned to them. So yeah, female with a male's picture. It's fine though, it doesn't bother me too much. Alright, let's go conserve. Need to conserve those tyres. Those tyre temperatures are getting a bit high. Rosberg's 2 seconds ahead now. Patricia Arca is 1.1 seconds behind Stippler. Obviously, Stippler's fitness is going to be causing us issues. Gunnar is starting to catch up with Patricia Arca just a bit, I believe. I think it was 2 seconds at one point. It's now 1.5. Chilton at the end. Gertz. Green's the other HWA, isn't he? He is, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so if we stick on Stippler, because Rosberg's doing his thing. Stippler's well, he's not actually, he's 0.9 seconds ahead now. Rosberg is being Rosberg and being absolutely amazing. Stippler, I think with Stippler, it's just a case of the fitness. I mean, I know I keep mentioning it, it's just the fitness that's holding him back at the minute. If it weren't for that, we'd be fine. I don't want to use any fuel. I don't want to use any excess fuel, but I don't want to pull him back either. Part of me thinks we should use the excess. Patricia Arca's like 39% of that charge. We've got 15. Probably just about enough to hold her back if we need to use it. We've got a second lead. So if she was to use it now, for example, if I was to really quickly click on that, it should hopefully keep us ahead of her. But I'm not sure. I don't think it's not a huge amount of charge. She's got a lot more charge than we have. Those boosts are very overpowered as well. Rosberg being Rosberg. Let's go back to conserve. I want to see him to see out those tyres for as long as possible. We're on 39% of the tyres for Stippler. Park condition is fine. Park condition is fine. Everything is dandy. Right. Apart from the fact that Patricia Arca is quickly catching up on Stippler. 0.7 for the second now. We're down to, what, a fifth of a lap under our fuel allotment, which isn't bad. But I don't want to burn out any more fuel than I have to. Gunnar is catching up with Patricia Arca. I think he's just about to overtake. Has done. Hopefully those two battling will give Stippler the chance to pull away. Doesn't look like it though. It looks like Gunnar is really gunning for it. Maybe we can use our boost here just to stay ahead. We're nearly lost out. We're going to lose out. Gunnar is very, very good. Very, very good indeed. Let's go medium and conserve. Medium conserve on Rosberg. We need you to go neutral probably. Your tyres are slightly better than Gunnar, but slightly worse than Patricia Arca. Use it. Just stay ahead of him for now. No, don't do that. That's just silly. That's just silly, isn't it, going wide like that? On the inside. No, why are you going wide, you fucking moron? Right. So 32% on these tyres. Stippler down into fourth. I can't be too angry with him. He has got a broken neck, so... But he is 2.5 seconds ahead of Lotterer. As it stands, 37. Stippler will still be in second. And we would be at more than double points to Team RMG. Team RMG is our new sort of issue. Where are RMG? Gunnar is RMG? Yeah, Gunnar. So the dark grey, so Gunnar and Mokhtar. It's Mokhtar, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they're the guys we need to keep an eye on now. HWA is starting to fall away a little bit. Rosberg is doing wonderfully. 38%. Stippler, your tyre temps are a little bit on the high side. I'm going to get you to go back up for a moment just to get the tyre temperatures down. I need you to do one more lap at least. Preferably 2. I don't think it's going to happen. Those tyre temps down very, very quickly, please. And then go... You're going to get those tyre temps down a bit more. How are we not getting those tyre temps down? We're nearly sort of back to level with our fuel for Stippler. Rosberg's got excess, which we want. Sort of. I don't know if we do want excess. Problem with having excess is it slows us down, so maybe we use the high. I want to have some, but I don't want to have too much, if that makes sense. You think an extra lap of fuel... I think it's an extra lap of fuel loses us about 100th of a second a lap. So we don't want too much, but we want some. 24%. Do we want to bring him in now? Yes, we do. 38 laps to go. You do 37 to 39 or 24 to 26. That's going to be a push. I think we'll take the softs. We'll take the softs. Don't need to fix that. Don't need to fix that. We'll just bring him in a second time. There's no way he's going to see it out. So that's suddenly a lot smoother. Maybe it just needed a moment to sort of just think and reset. So 17th, coming out in 8th. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go push on these tyres just for now. We do have the excess fuel. I want to keep that excess fuel. We're going to keep it on neutral. Stippler set a new fastest sector there, which is good. Alright. Go push, go push, go push. Pushity push, be push. Right. New fastest sector. Attack, overtake. Maybe we get a new fastest lap. We do. Lovely. Mate, use it. Get around him, get around him, get around him, get around him. I can't push you for too long, though, because you just used up all your fuel. Alright, let's go conserve on those tyres. Get the tyre temps down again. Rosberg, 29%. Does have a shit ton of push there. Patriciaka's on mediums, 10.6 seconds behind. Rosberg. We'll get Rosberg to do one more, you know. Let's go medium and neutral. So he's about to do that. He's coming on this next lap, 27 to 29 or 43 to 45. Do we just give him the mediums and let him see it out? I think we do. I think we do. I don't think there's any point in trying to risk things. It should come out first after the pit stop anyway. We'll obviously use that as he's coming out. Let's go back over to Stippler, who is in a position here to potentially take third from Guillon. Can you get around him, mate? Can you get around him? Get around him. Get him around him. Come on, fucking get around him, for fuck's sake. Right. Don't then. Don't. Need him to do it, because otherwise we're going to get through these tyres a lot quicker than I would like. We still need to pit him one more time. So, you know, and he's getting through them massively. Rosberg. Out in first with a 3.5 second lead. We use some of this boost because why the fuck not? There we go. Stippler is up into third. Let's get the tyre temp down. Let's get this fuel down. Obviously, I'm not too concerned about the tyres because we are going to take him back in and get some new tyres on him at some point, but I would like to not have to worry about the tyres too much. I will use some excess when I need to. At the minute, I don't need to. Fastest lap, Rosberg, unsurprising, even though he is on really, really bad tyres. Let's go high, conserve, and use a little bit of push here just to get away. There we go. Stippler will probably lose out to Gunnar in a minute because we are trying to get the tyre temps down. Gunnar not really pushing hard, but a better driver, better car. Doing well to hold him off, though. Fighting him off with a plum. Not a plum. No, because that'd be weird. It'd be like... a plum. Don't worry about it. I think I'm not even using that word right, to be honest. I just wanted to make the plum joke. Let's go medium on Rosberg's fuel. Let's keep going. Conserve. No, neutral for a little while on those tyres. I've got a bit of heat. Plus, obviously, I said 43 laps worth of tyres, and we don't need that. Let's go neutral now with Stippler. He did lose out to Gour, 3 seconds ahead of Wittmann, but we do want another podium. Just a quick look, 31 laps to go, 16, 18, 24. Right, okay. Should be fine. Maybe I'll even push this a bit harder. I know we spent a bit of time trying to get the tyre temperatures down, and obviously Gunon is ahead of us now. But he's, oh, fuck me, yeah, he's starting to pull away. Let's go attack or push. We're just going to use the tyres up a little bit. Not too much, hopefully. That being said, so it's going up so quickly. That tyre usage is so quickly going up. I don't want it to go up. I think we're just going to take the hit. We're not going to get a double podium today. We're just going to have to deal with it. The fitness levels have really hit us. That dodgy neck. So it'll be about 4 weeks. The neck should be back to normal for the next race, hopefully. It's just at the minute it's not going to be. It's problematic for us for this race. But we do have the best part of like 3 seconds now, 3.5 seconds ahead. Not ahead of Wittmann, so there's bonuses. Patriciaka 5.9, it's nearly 6 seconds behind Rosberg. Rosberg 87%. Let's get that down really quickly. Let's go high on the fuel. We'll keep an eye on the fuel, obviously. We don't want to use too much of it. Gunon pulling away is now 3.5 seconds ahead of Stippler. It's just too good for us, especially with the fitness levels. That's the issue for us, those fitness levels. The fuel is going down. I do want to keep an eye on the fuel. Obviously, don't want to bring it down too far, but we do want to keep it at a steady sort of there. Plus, keeping that gap between us and Patriciaka would be nice. We are using less tyre than she is. Again, helpful. We could always just give it a big fucking boost towards the end. Nearly 3 seconds ahead of Stippler still. 4 and a bit seconds behind Gunon now. Gunon completely unchallenged by us. I think he's catching up with Patriciaka. I may be wrong. The tyre temp is still coming down, I think. May use this boost when I can find my mouse, which I didn't in time. I was going to use this boost along the back stretch here. We may use it along here instead, but I couldn't find my mouse cursor. It disappeared for a moment. Try to use Stippler's boost now. I want him to catch up if possible and keep that gap against Wittmann. Wittmann's going to have to come in a pit soon anyway, which means then Lotterer is our next closest and we're about 6 seconds ahead of him. Or her, I can't remember, I think it's him. Could use Rosberg's push. We're going to get him to go high again. That fuel is just stupid. Conserving those tyres still. Let's go push there and turn it off. And then we'll push him along this from here all the way along. We'll use the entire damn thing. Because we can. 6.1 seconds ahead of Patriciaka. Let's go medium now. And use that push. Lovely stuff. Stippler, where are you, mate? You use that as well. Tyre temp's coming down. Which is good. Wittmann's still not pitted yet. That gap is 3 seconds. This gap is nearly 6. It is 6. Nice. Everything's coming up Millhouse, apart from for Stippler, who's just being a dickhead. It's not his fault he broke his neck. He just slept funny. He's getting old, bless him. We'll use a bit more Rosberg's shunt, shall we say. A shunt, alright? Nothing else. I know how your mind works, you dirty bastards. Alright. It's all fine. Stippler still second in standings. Oh dear. Sometimes I feel like I'm just too good at this game. I'm not, that's the thing. I could be a whole lot better. But I do feel like I'm too good at this game sometimes. May crank up the difficulty again in the next episode. See how it goes. I just want to see this. I want to see this out on a high. Obviously, I want us to win overall, but I don't want us to win too easily. So we'll have to crank it up a little bit more for the next episode, I feel. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. Just a teeny bit. Let's have a look at the park conditions. They're fine. They're fine. 5 seconds between us and Lotterer. We're 7 seconds behind Gunnar. How many laps have we got left now? I mean, you can do 7 to 9 in those, 24 to 26. We're going to do 2 more with Stippler. And then, I don't know, should we stick him on mediums and really just try to fucking go for that gap? Try and close it down? Just burn the fuck out of the tyres? I don't know. We're going to go push on the tyres, though. And we're going to go push on the fuel. I don't like the fact we're that far behind. Mokhtar has just overtaken Filippi. We'll have a look at the rest of the pack while we can. Let's go a little bit further up to where Vickens is. Vickens is going to pit on this one, but can he hold off Rest for the meanwhile? Probably not. Let's go to Wittmann, who's just ahead. There's a lot of changes here, but then Vickens did pit. That explains all of those. Vickens has come out in 16th, 17th. That's not bad. Stippler, those tyres, mate. Those tyres. It's fine, it's fine. Let's go conserve. Rosberg, we need to get you to go high on the fuel because you got too much. And you can go medium because Stippler is going to come in on the next lap. Now, the question is, do we give him those or do we give him those and tell him to fucking gun it? I think we give him those and tell him to gun it. Park conditions, fine. Don't need to do the battery. We could take a risky fast one. No point, no. Not going to gain anything out of it. So let's just go with the balanced. And as we're doing that, may as well just push it. Push it good. No, it's whip it, isn't it? Whip it. Keep doing it. Keep doing that. 7 seconds for Rosberg is just phenomenal. We do need to turn up the volume a little bit. By volume, of course, I do mean difficulty. Pump up the difficulty. Oh, wait a minute. We're plus. I can't remember. Was it a +6? I said we're at. It's got to be +6 now. Can we get a decent? We do get a decent pit. That's good. We're going to come out in 5th. Lovely. And we're going to carry on pushing on the tyres because we've got a shit ton of excess on the tyres. We're going to push on the fuel as well because we can. And then cut back out. We're 2 seconds behind Lotterer and 14 behind Gunnar. Gunnar does have to pit still. Gunnar's going to be pitting soon, actually. That is good for us. Gunnar is in the pit. Let's go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Get ahead of him. Stippler, go on, mate. Fastest lap. No, you're not that far. Nah, didn't work out, did it? Right, let's go push. So what's the gap? 7 seconds. Okay, it's fine. You've got Lotterer just ahead of us. He's going to see out the race on those tyres, I should imagine. Rosberg, just using up a little bit too much fuel. Needs you to go medium, actually. I think you'll be fine on medium. Don't want to use that. Diadeg is a little bit higher than I would like, but I want to use some for now. We can do another, what was it, 33? Yeah, I mean, you can basically do the rest of the race on these at this push, I should hope. Let's go back up, though, just for now, just to keep him happy. I want to do 2 laps without the high pushing, and then we can probably high push it the rest of the way. You're doing fine. You're doing far too good. Rosberg, I mean, it's just ridiculous now. Nearly 9 seconds behind Gunnar, and he's got fast tyres. I don't think we're going to get top 3 somehow. We could try to get 4. We could get 4th place back from Lotterer. But I can't see us getting any higher than that for this race. Unless, of course, fingers crossed, there's a crash. We've only seen 1 crash this season. That was Wittmann, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it's only been 1 crash this season. I've not seen a crash in ages other than that one. It's really weird. No retirements, no crashes. It's bizarre. It's just weird. I mean, it's good for us because we don't, we've not been crashing and retiring and that. But for everyone else, I mean, it'd be nice if they did. So let's use that boost for Rosberg because it's there, and use that boost for Stippler again, just to use it. It's driving at a form of 10. Lovely stuff. Rosberg's boost just along the stretch here, home stretch. Give the crowd something to cheer for. Just ridiculously fast. Let's go medium on that fuel. Let's go push on that fuel, or high, whatever you want to fucking call it. I'll keep calling it push. It's just orange. I may just say colours now. We're going to go yellow and yellow. We're going to go orange and orange. We're going to go red and red. It works for me. Right. So these tyre temps have come down nicely. 32, yeah. Get him to come down a little bit more, and then we'll push him. Get you to go neutral. Let's go medium. Mokhtar's just overtaken Webb. He's in front of both Webb and Acosta. Webb's just managed to nick back 10th place, which means I think he's on points now. I might be wrong. I think Webb gets points. Where is Webb? Yeah, he gets +1. Mokhtar has just overtaken Webb. Webb's about to come into the pit, so Webb's going to fall back a long way. Conserve that, please, Rosberg. Go green. Nearly 10 seconds ahead of fucking Patriciaka. Ridiculous. Gunon is over 10 seconds ahead of Stippler. We've got Lotterer not far ahead. Let's go back over to Stippler. Think we can get him to go push for a bit, just to try to close this gap down. It's getting closer to 3 seconds. A lot closer to 3 seconds than I would like. I do want 4th place, because Yolanda is going to be catching up soon if we don't. And we've got some excess tyre. That's fine. We can do that. It's 13 laps to go. We've got like the best part of 30 laps worth of tyre here, isn't it? 27, 29, 11 laps to go. Yeah, it'll be fine. Be fine. We can go down to 5% on these tyres, so I'm not overly concerned. We've got a little bit of excess fuel. We do have a bit of boost. We're going to use Rosberg's boost here because we can. We're going to go high because we can. Good stuff. You are closing that gap? Yes? No? Apparently not. 2.3 seconds. It's not closing a gap. In fact, I would argue that he's actually getting away. He will have to pit before the end of the race, though, so that's helpful. That is very, very helpful. Go medium and we'll go conserve. Backup, sorry, for now. You're back onto neutral fuel. Let's go medium. 9 laps to go. I'm sure Laura's going to have to come in. If he doesn't, he's going to fall off the fucking cliff anyway with regards to tyre wear and tyre performance. I still want to be able to highlight. I mean, you can see, watch my mouse, right? We're in the middle of here. I want to highlight these tyres and it show me how many fucking laps we've got left, as opposed to going into the pit going, oh yeah, all the time. A little thing that would be very, very beneficial. Right, let's go high. 3.2 seconds, 3.3 seconds. Don't want to worry about you too much. Don't need to worry about you too much. You're just ridiculous. Look, 9.5 seconds. Stippler. Go medium. Go conserve. Gap's getting bigger. This gap's getting smaller. I'm still adamant he's going to have to pit. I'm adamant Patriciaka's going to have to pit before the end of the race. They may not. And as I say, they're going to fall off the fucking cliff if they don't. Because their tyre performance is just going to fall through the fucking bottom. 46 is starting. So Lotterer is going into the pit. You can see him there. He's setting himself up. We're going to set ourselves up to really, really push and take advantage of this. Let's go back to medium on the fuel though. We'll push hard on the tyres for now. I just want to try and increase this gap between us and Miller. We're not going to catch up with Gunon anytime soon. That's just too big a gap. When Patriciaka goes into the pit, which she will, again, we're not going to get ahead of her, him, it. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen. We can go high here with those tyres. Patriciaka is in the pit. We're not going to gain anything there. Patriciaka and Gunon, however, getting a little bit closer. We're still 10 seconds behind. If they slow each other down enough, we could probably do something with it, but I don't think they're going to slow each other down enough. Let's go back up on these tyres. Did push on them for a while. We do have a 7-second lead over Lotto, which is, again, pretty fucking good. 15.8 second gap between Rosberg and Patriciaka is just stupid. So stupid. We are going to have to up the difficulty, I think, again. Patriciaka setting fastest laps. Means nothing to me. Vienna. Yeah, I mean, we can probably just do this now. I mean, how many laps left now? 5. Let's go medium. Let's just do that. May as well see if he can get caught up with them. I don't think he will because they got faster tyres. Tyres overheated. Oh well. We'll see him out. He'll be fine. He'll be fine in those tyres. You can just see the race out. Patricia is catching up with Rosberg, but really it's negligible. We are catching up on Gunnar. Let's go high and use this. We are catching up with Gunnar, and he has got a pit, so we may still get a... will he pit? I don't know if he will, actually. We may still be able to get third place. I don't think it's going to happen, though. If he pits, then we will. But if he doesn't pit, then we won't. That's basically the crux of it. I'm hoping he does. Final lap. He's not going to pit, is he? All right. So let's go high. You can probably go neutral here. Go high there. Just see it out. 6 seconds. We're nearly 10 seconds ahead of Lotterer. You can tell how good the front guys are because, well, they're just destroying everything. Give them a show, Rosberg. Give them a show. There we go. So we got first place. We also got fourth place, which with a broken neck for Stippler isn't bad at all. It's a very, very good result indeed. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call a solid performance. But we do need to up the difficulty, I think. I think that just highlights it. I think that just highlights how ridiculous this is. Yeah. We need to up it. We need to up it. Definitely need to up it. We'll do that I'll do that just before the next race. I'm going to call an end to this episode in a moment. We're going to see how things have improved for our drivers. We're going to see if there's any issues with cars. And hopefully Gunnar and Patricia are going to get penalised for anything. No, they're not, unfortunately. Don't see many penalisations. We saw one in the last race for someone cutting a corner, but still. Anyway, Rosberg is top, 52 points ahead of Frank Stippler in second, who himself is 22 points ahead of Patricia in third. So we're doing good with the drivers. We are 121 points ahead of second place in the Constructors' Championships on 222 points. It's going too good. Going too good. Aaron Andrews is here again. No Susie Perry. Yeah, I think we may be diverting our attention to someone who's actually interested in us, you know. So, who knows? She's still asleep. That's good. But she'll probably wake up soon-ish. Yeah. We'll see what the interview's like. We'll see what's going to happen there. We'll find out how the chairman feels. He's going to be happy, isn't he? Let's face it. Why would you not be? Oh. I think I've got my wife's cold. You get a new trait, which is obviously boring winner. Again, yawn. So he loses 20 markability. Because it's like, yeah, it's another win, is it? That's brilliant. Right. And no improvement, some improvement. Doesn't matter because you're still shit. You're not going to be any better. Doesn't really matter to us. We lost 2.4 million. We just hemorrhage money. But as I said before, it's the last season of this particular playthrough. And then we're going to Ace. And I've got I keep telling you about it. I can't tell anything. I can't tell you anything because it's going to be, it's meant to be a surprise. But I've got something special lined up for it. Right. Anyway. So we'll have a look at the interview. Let's accept this interview. Rast had a bit of a disaster in that race. I just got unlucky. Renault's a great driver. He is a great driver. He is a great driver. 4-star driver. Where is he? Here he is. Hello, Rast. You've been buttered up. 9 feedback's not good. How much per race would you be? You pay it all. Short contract. Just interested to see if we could get him. We don't need him. Just interested to see if we can get him and how much it would cost. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this particular episode. Thank you very much for joining me again. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy the episode. If you're new to the series, go ahead and subscribe if you would like. There's not going to be long left of this series. It's going to be however many races there are now. Is it 5? 5 races left, but there will be a new Motorsport Manager series coming soon for the Ace mod. As mentioned a minute ago, something special got lined up for that. Yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye bye.